Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am going to introduce a new lecture series of Physics 5054 for O levels and IGCSE students. This lecture series contains some short videos with relevant MCQs in the past papers of O levels. So hopefully it will help them for the preparation of their exams. So our first topic is units and prefixes. Chapter number 1, measurement. So how we define physics. So physics is the branch of science which deals with the matter and energy and their mutual relationship, how they are interlinked with each other, matter and energy, and how energy can be expressed in terms of matter, or how matter is linked with energy. These all areas are discussed in physics. So if someone asks how you mathematically define physics, so you can simply define by the famous Einstein equation, that is E is equal to mc square. So here represents the mass and E is the energy and how they are interlinked with each other. So our first topic is related with the units. So physical quantities and units, how they are described. Physical quantities are those quantities which are measurable quantities. There are many branches in which physical quantities are categorized. It's a simple example. You can see this signboard on which 4.5 m is mentioned. Here 4.5 is the value, magnitude, and m is the unit which express the unit of length. So how this physical quantity is expressed in the form of value plus unit. So there are 7 base quantities. Physical quantities are categorized in different sub areas: base, derived, or supplementary quantities. So base quantities are 7 standard quantities which are treated as in the system international or international system of units. These 7 quantities are length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. And their SI units and their symbols are mentioned. Length unit is meter, mass is expressed in kilogram, time is in second, electric current is in ampere, temperature is measured in Kelvin, its symbol is capital K, luminous intensity is expressed in candela, CD, amount of substance is expressed in mole, MOL. So you have to remember their units plus their symbols. Derived quantities are those quantities which are derived from base quantities, and there are many derived quantities. There are numerous derived quantities. Some of the examples are mentioned in this Cavendish book, like area, volume, or speed. These are all derived quantities. Area is expressed in length into width, so L square, it becomes meter square. Volume is the cube of length, so it becomes meter cube. Speed, length per unit time, so its unit is meter, length unit is meter, time unit is second, so it becomes meter per second. So why we need SI unit? SI units are used because there are more than one units for a single quantity. Like length can be measured in foot, yards, kilometers, meter. So we have managed a system which is applicable throughout the world. So it was introduced in 1968. So it is called System International. Prefixes. Prefixes, if we want to express very small values or very large values, then a convenient form is the prefixes. We mention the units with or express the units with prefixes. Like there are some prefixes and their symbols is mentioned in this table 1.3. गीगा 10 रेज टू पावर 9 है, मेगा 10 रेज टू पावर 6, किलो 10 रेज टू पावर 3, डेसी 10 रेज टू पावर -9, सेंटी 10 रेज टू पावर -2, एंड milli 10 raised to -3, micro 10 raised to power -6, nano 10 raised to power -9. So how these smaller or larger values are expressed. So and it's a very helpful notation when we want to express small values or larger values, instead of representing them in the simple straightforward notation, we express them in the form of prefixes. So now I'm going to discuss an MCQ which was in the paper June 2010 paper. The question is asked: the power is measured in watts. Power is measured in watts. So which of the following describe the million of watts? Million of watts. Which option describes? So M, W, capital M, W, M, I, W, or capital M, small w. So the correct answer is option B, million of watts. MV, 1 MV is 10 raised to power 6 watts. This is the an MCQ in the past paper related to this topic. Hopefully, we are going to discuss some other relevant topics and their MCQs in the future videos. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.